Laws land in the spotlight with a midday cannabis rally. Republican Jake Teschke represents the 7th District up northern Indiana, starts the morning here. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the law that you'd like to see passed, a bill that you've put forward with some fellow lawmakers. Tell us what it is, and then we'll kind of get into the whys and wheres.
Sure. House Bill 1039 is a bit of a repeat from a bill that I introduced last session. We've made some updates that we think make the bill stronger, make it better. And essentially what it says is that once the federal government deschedules or reschedules cannabis, that the state will legalize, and it sets up this regulatory structure for that. And so it's a very comprehensive bill and how it sets up that structure. It sets up the tax structure, the commission structure, the licensing, all of those sorts of things, so that we can put a foot forward, get ready for this, because we know it's coming.
We've asked Governor Holcomb, for instance, would he support something like this? And something that you said, I think, is probably key to all of this. He has said not until the federal laws change. This is set up so that instantly Indiana would know what happens, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. And we know that, the Biden administration has asked that there be a look at how cannabis is scheduled on the federal level, and so we anticipate that that's coming fairly quickly.
It's interesting, too, this issue. It's one that shows it's not always Democrats feel this way and Republicans feel this way. You do have some bipartisan support for this.
Well, that's absolutely right. Yes. No, we locked arm with some of our Democrat colleagues, and it's really on the overarching policy goal of wanting to regulate this substance in Indiana. We may have some differences on some of the details, but as far as cannabis goes, I think that this is something that there can be bipartisan support for.
There is, though, powerful opposition to it as well, has been for many years. Do you have a sense of how much or how little level of acceptance there'll be to this session?
Yeah, look, we have a recent study from the Bowen Center out of Ball State showing that only 15% of Hoosiers are okay with the status quo of prohibition. 56% think that we should have adult use legalized, and another 29% think that medical use should be legalized. And so, again, you've got 85% of Hoosiers that agree on this issue. In this day and age, this divisive political climate, that's unheard of. And so I think what our constituents are asking us to do is to have this conversation and to move the ball forward, and that's what I'm advocating for.
Do you have a sense that you would have the votes if this comes up early?
Yeah, look, I don't want to, promise any vote counts at this point, right? I do think that there have been shifting attitudes in the legislature as it pertains to this issue, and I think attitudes will continue to shift. And I'll say that, for Hoosiers out there who think this is an important issue, it's one thing to answer a question on a survey. It's another thing to make a call to your legislator, and I think that's where we're missing some of the heat.
Jake Teschke is the legislator who'll be picking up that mantle this session. Again, there is a cannabis rally midday today. We'll be covering that and your efforts through the course of the State House session.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us.